Hi, this is Marc Morrell from Let's Voltron, the official Voltron podcast, and we're here at New York Comic-Con 2017. We're talking about Voltron Legendary Defenders, Season 4, coming October 13th, and I'm here with the executive producers. I've got Joaquim Dos Santos.
Mm-hmm. Hello.
And Lauren Montgomery.
Hey, everybody.
So this is also a special weekend for you, and I just want to take this out because you guys have other things that you've done in the past, and one of those things is the DC Universe animated movies is coming out with a 10th anniversary special 30-pack box set.
30-pack?
A 30-pack.
Right? Yeah. I had no idea.
And that 30-pack box set has the Wonder Woman movie that you directed, and it also has the panel from when you guys were at San Diego for that Wonder Woman panel.
I didn't even know that they recorded that thing. Yeah. Wow, that was a long time ago.
So all your work that you've done in the past comes forward because you guys learned so much from doing that type of stuff. And you guys have made such an awesome show now. And Voltron Legendary Defender is amazing. And that clip that we saw with Kaltenecker, Lance milking Kaltenecker. And cool. I'm sorry, but the animation of Karan and Allura was the best part of that.
That's a Steve On special right there.
Yeah, we got to give all credit to Steve On. Director Steve, that was like his brainchild. He brought that whole thing to life.
That was amazing. I laughed so hard.
We were so excited with the reception in the room.
Yeah, it's just amazing. And you've got other directors that you've worked with, of course, Eugene Lee, right? And Chris Palmer, right? But is there any other directors that you know of that are going to be taking over on episodes from season 4 or beyond?
We've got Michael Chang on staff now, and we've also got Rie Koga, both incredibly talented. Michael Chang was, the guy that got me into the industry, so very excited to be working with him again. Okay. Yeah, we're super excited.
All right, cool. And any other guest stars that we can look forward to for season 4?
I'm trying to think. I honestly can't think of any off the top of my head, but I'm sure they're in there. Yeah. And we'll point them out when they come up.
Yeah, it's tough for us sometimes because, our brains get a little scrambled story-wise because, we're a little further ahead than what we're releasing currently. So I can guarantee you there's some awesome guest stars in there. Our brains are just not hitting them right now.
Can I make a suggestion?
Sure.
Okay, we ran into Seth Green at the Han Cholo booth here at New York Comic-Con.
You're repping all the Han Cholo.
Oh, yeah. Nice. It's awesome. And he's a huge Voltron fan from days of long ago. Okay.
Sure.
When can you have him on?
Well, we'll work it out as best we can.
Okay.
Yeah, he's awesome. And we loved him in Mass Effect as well. Oh. He was incredible in Mass Effect.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I loved him as Howard the Duck. So, in addition to guest stars that we talked about that you might have, are we going back to see some of the characters that we've seen in previous seasons, maybe even for the Coalition?
Possibly. They definitely did a lot of work saving people and kind of liberating planets, so I think it's safe to say that we could see some characters return.
I know in the trailer we saw Norman Reedus' character.
That's right. Yeah. I think that's part of the Coalition. They haven't been going around making good with a bunch of people, just for fun. But yeah, there's a cool turn with Norman Reedus' character in particular. Yeah.
Cool. That's awesome. Yeah. And it's always nice to see that you never know when you're watching Voltron Legendary Defender if somebody's bad or somebody's good, or maybe they were bad and they turned good, or maybe they were good and they turned bad.
I think Rollo, he's a guy, even when he was explaining, some of his backstory, you sympathize with him, and there's a lot of gray area. So he was doing what he had to do. He was just making it happen. So yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. So when are we going to get to see the Slice Capades guy again?
We'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll come back, join the Coalition.
Yeah.
Just start cutting people up with his knives.
That's right. Yeah.
All right, so it's really special that some of your episodes are actually coming out on books now. So like Space Mall and Blade of Marmora are supposed to be coming out on December 12th, and we're looking forward to those because those were some of our favorite episodes from Season 2.
Awesome.
So what can we expect with more types of merchandising like that with Voltron Legendary Defender?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think we honestly just want, as long as people are hungry for the content, I think DreamWorks is happy to keep providing that content to them. I've said it before in interviews, but I would love to see an expanded universe book that just talked about the formation of the Blade of Marmora. There's so much stuff to delve into. Not that that's going to happen. We're not saying that's happening, but it's something, it's an opportunity. I think as long as those opportunities keep being something that fans want to see, content will happen.
And this fandom is growing and growing and growing as each season goes along, and we've seen it at all these conventions and everything. What is it that you want to say to the fans?
I want to say thank you. Thank you for all of the huge support and the love and like all of the energy that you put into just your appreciation for this show. It's unlike any other show I've worked on.
Agreed. I mean, it's, sometimes I think when we're in the middle of working on the show and we're in the trenches, everybody's tired and they're weary, and we have these moments where we get to connect with the fans, and it boosts morale for the whole crew. It's literally like a shot in the arm for us. So the love and the outpouring, it's overwhelming.
So I just wanted to let everybody know, as a tribute to Andrea Romano, this is a very special time. She's moving on, to a new chapter in her life. And we just want to thank her for all the work that she did on Voltron Legendary Defender.
Yeah, Andrea is incredible. She's pretty much been one of the only voice directors that I've ever worked with. Like, I've sat in on a couple without her, but working, like, producing, directing, it's always been her. Yeah. And so I told her that before she left. I'm like, Andrea, I don't know how to do this without you. And she's just amazing. We joked she's animation mom. She's just such an incredible person, and she's a true professional. She made sure that we were set up and good to go before she stepped out, but there will still be a huge void when she's gone, and we'll miss her.
Yeah, just the classiest of all time, and honestly, like a void I don't think we'll ever truly fill. But I mean, the time we all got to spend, working alongside each other, I think created some of the best entertainment around. So she's one of a kind. She's the best.
Yeah, I think Alora said it best. She is completely irreplaceable.
That is the truth. That is the truth.
Very true.
Well, thank you for joining us on Let's Voltron, the official Voltron podcast. Can we have another Let's Voltron to go out with?
Absolutely.
Let's Voltron!
All right. Thank you.